Have you ever thought about totally skipping professional development? Well, we got a teacher who is planning to do that this year and would like for us to wish him or her luck. I'm skipping PD meetings this year and will spend that time working in my classroom. Wish me luck. One of our learning coaches just emailed out the schedule for professional learning before kids come back. I could have filled out an entire PD buzzword bingo card from the schedule alone. Academically rigorous engagement strategies, data driven, research based co creation, student centered, high impact instructional strategies. Yes, I copied every single one of these from the document they sent out. I have put in effort for years to improve the PD situation at my school. The principal always agrees with my thoughts and ideas when we talk, but then never actually takes action to implement any change. I feel that I have done my part to advocate for positive changes to PD, but at this point, it's clear that the leadership of the school is determined to continue doing same the same useless thing every year. So this year, my plan is to attend the beginning, make sure the admin sees my face for a bit, let them get their back to school ego stroking out of the way. When the icebreakers then when the icebreakers start, I'm going to go use the bathroom. just like the students. Just like the students. Very good. I'm going to go use the bathroom and work in my classroom for the rest of the day. Oh, man. Oh, I love it. I love it. Our faculty is big enough that I expect I'll be able to fly under the radar. See, that's where we want to be. We want to be under the radar. That's where we want to be. Maybe I'll check back in every hour or so and make sure I'm noticed. Some part of me hopes my principal notices and tries to call me out on it because I'll just remind him of all the times he agreed with my issues with PD, but obviously hasn't done anything to make meaningful changes. I'll report back next week and let y'all know how it went. Well, definitely, I'll be looking out because I'm curious to know how things went. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I am a principal, okay? And I would say when I was a teacher, I did skip some PD meetings. Yes, I did. And I just remember it was one year, because every year there was this big rah rah thing with all the schools, all the schools in the district, the teachers, they gathered in this big gym, and there was a lot of us in this gym, and it just hit me that they're not gonna know if I'm not here. So I said, forget this. I'm gonna go work in my room and get some lesson planning done. So yeah, I did that. Yep, I sure did that, and I wasn't missed. Now there was another year. There was another year where this principal he insisted on having staff meetings that just went nowhere, and of course it could have been an email. You know how that goes. And so yeah, I decided I'm not going to. I've got to go pick up my kids. Like this is ridiculous. Stop it. And he actually called me out on it. He actually called me out on it, and I can't remember how I handled it. I think it was just more of a warning kind of thing. But yeah, I was called out on it. Listen, guys, you want to be under the radar, okay? I know that a lot of the PD, you know, especially at the beginning of the year where it's back to school time, I know it can be cumbersome. I know that there are other things that you'd rather be doing, but you've done it before. You can do it again, and I definitely I like that this teacher here has made his voice known. That's the very least. I mean, at least you could do that. You can let your principal know, because you do have people out there who will listen and they will make adjustments. So I would say start with that. don't skip your PD meetings. Like I would suggest you not do that because you never know. Some principals they take that stuff personally if you skip their PD meetings. I remember, oh gosh, I remember I had a principal who, and I was a teacher, I found out that he would get mad that a lot of us, like me included, would take sick days on the day of on PD days. We take sick days, and that instead of him reading that as this is feedback on what we're offering as professional development, he interpreted it as this is disrespectful. You guys taking all these sick days. I know you're not sick, and no, a lot of us were not sick. We just didn't want to go to the PD that they were offering. So I don't know. We'll see. Hey, let me know in the comments section if you've ever thought about skipping PD, or if you know of a friend who has skipped PD and how that worked out for your friend. Got it? All right, good. All right, thanks so much for tuning in. And until we meet again, please don't forget that teachers are leaders.